Ah, the library. I have always had a very interesting relationship with the library. And like all great relationships, it's complicated. It started out strong right out of the gate. Story time. I had my own little library card. I can remember it if I close my eyes. I can picture it right there. I loved it. But then somewhere along the line, in early adolescence, we drifted apart. But we came back together again in junior high. Because in junior high, the library was far much more than just a library. The library was where you were sent to serve detention. I spent a lot of time in the library. I was intimate with the library. I knew everything about the library. How many tiles there were in the ceiling, how many tiles on the floor, how many plugs in the wall. I knew everything. I knew what it was like to stare at the clock that would not move. Or if it did move, it moved 100 times slower than a normal clock. In the library during detention, time stood still. And then one day, I was so excruciatingly bored in detention, I did something I had not done in a very long time. I picked up a book. Then, I opened the book. And then I actually started reading the book. It was Pierre Berton's Bimmy. Then I did something I had not done in a very long time. I finished the book. It opened my eyes to a whole part of Canadian history I did not know existed. And then, I didn't know this, perhaps you don't. Turns out Pierre Berton wrote more books, tons of books, all about Canadian history. I read them all for free. Turned out I loved nonfiction until I started reading fiction. Loved that too. Then I started reading political biographies. Then I started reading wildly inappropriate, funny books about politics, like Fear and Loathing on the Campaign Trail. Changed everything, changed my life. That's what libraries do. I started spending time in libraries and magically, suddenly, the library became a place where time flew. Libraries can change lives. Changed my life, perhaps can change your life. But many of us, we have a dated perception of what the library is all about. Today, we are here at Toronto Public Library. We're going to find out what makes this baby sing. Also, I have an ulterior motive. I'm looking for work. I'm thinking librarian. Why not? It's dry, it's indoors, the hours are flexible, you don't have to wear a helmet, there's no cold water. And this is Lee Tarina. Hello, Lee. How are you?
Hi, Rick. How are you?
You're a children's librarian.
I am.
Why in God's name would you do that?
Because it's a lot of fun.
They're making a lot of noise for the library.
They are, but they're learning things, they're building things, they're creating things, and that's what's important.
So they're not being told to sit down and be quiet and just think to themselves.
Yeah, they're learning physics in this area.
Is this what we're doing today, physics?
Physics.
Whoa! Very close. I did not expect to see sewing machines.
Well, I know. The library has everything now.
He's enjoying the future. Is it the only thing in the world that's free? It's pretty close, isn't it?
It's getting there, isn't it?
Why are you studying in the library?
Because it's quiet. It has everything I need. My bed is at home, so I can't nap while I'm here.
Right.
So added bonus for focus.
Okay.
And I use the study rooms upstairs. It's great.
You can book study rooms?
Yeah.
Is my book here?
Of course.
Yeah.
Your latest one?
Big
It might be checked. It might be checked out right now. Our copy here, but
maybe checked out.
Good
cover.
You should be Prime Minister.
I was thinking of becoming a librarian, but it turns out I'm not qualified. So Prime Minister it is. And did you expect that there would be things that you could do, like with balls and building bridges and roller coasters and stuff?
No, I thought we were just gonna come and read.
Right. This library is fun, isn't it? All we need now is some sugar drinks. There's no way to act in a library. And that's a typical day at Toronto Public Library. Our library people!